And the great man Edwin joins us now alongside his daughters Diane and granddaughter Laura, who's responsible for most of the playlist, I imagine. Morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Edwin,
Good morning.
thank you for coming in. So singing's always been part of your life, hasn't it?
Yes, it has indeed.
Talk us when did you first start singing? And what
I was
did
a
you do?
little boy, choir boy in the church.
Yeah.
I had the pleasure one year, Christmas time, once in Royal David City.
Lovely.
One of the choir members, the kiddies, sing the opening verse. And one year I had the thrill of singing the opening verse as the choir and the clergy walked down to pray through the church.
And then you were in the RAF and you sang in the RAF, didn't you?
Well, I didn't join, I was conscripted in those days in the RAF. And for a little while they had a dance band on the station when I first went in, and I said, can I sing with you boys? And they said, yeah, sing with us. So I sang with the dance band. Yeah. Just a few songs, you know. And then, of course, I went abroad and spent a couple of years abroad and came back home, wanted to sing. So I took singing lessons. I went to Miss Violet Russell, L-A-R-M, for my singing lessons, and I spent about 2 years singing lessons, and I learned how to sing. I learned how to be I was a tenor, and I learned how to reach the notes and whatever. And then from there it went on, and I performed at Easter time, Olivet to Calvary and the Crucifixion and Messiah, and I was tenor soloist in these productions.
Yeah.
I hardly call them productions, but I was a tenor
Always
soloist.
been part of you then, isn't it?
Yeah. And I went on from there singing, and then I did quite a lot of acting, and I did pantomimes and all sorts of different things, singing all the time. There was one pantomime I was doing, and they had a group that were doing a little dance, and so the director said to me, Edwin, you get in the group and do the dancing. When she saw how I danced, which was absolutely awful out of step, she said, Edwin, I think you better move over there.
I was about to say it's a triple threat.
Very discreetly, she said to me.
Right.
So you've always been a performer then, really, your whole life from a young age. But, you know, 9 years ago, you did stop singing, didn't you, Edwin?
I did, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
can you tell us about that?
Yeah, I lost my wonderful wife 9 years ago, who was so supportive and helped me with everything I did. And I just didn't want to know. I didn't want to sing. I didn't want to do anything, you know. Married for 60 years. My mum and dad and her mum and dad were friends. Actually, her mum and dad made my mother's wedding dress.
Right.
So I'd known Margaret all my life.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just the 60 years we've been married, but it was all the years before we were married.
I mean, Edwin, you have racked up millions and millions of views. On your TikTok alone, you've got 9 million likes. You must, you know, be a local celebrity now, or even a worldwide celebrity, because this social media is everywhere. What do you think Margaret would have thought of it all?
Oh, she'd have been thrilled to pieces. She was wonderfully supportive. She would have been. And, you know, I can't really say how supportive she was, and she would have been thrilled to pieces.
Oh.
Let's bring in Laura and Diane. So what got him back on the horse? What was it?
I think he says, and I totally believe this, he got a message from my mum saying, you must sing again. Yeah. You must do this again. You love it, you must do it. And so we found a local studio in Bournemouth, and we went along, didn't we? Yeah. And it just went from there, really. He started singing, thoroughly enjoyed it, knew that my mum was watching over him and was sort of supporting him. And he just carried on and on and on. And
then the new management and AR. Okay.
So, Laura, was it your idea to put your granddad on TikTok?
Well, Liv, my twin, initially said, why don't we do it? And then we sort of thought about it for a few days just because, you know, we were concerned whether it would land on the right side of TikTok, whether we would get nasty comments. But we thought, we presented it to Grandad, obviously, and everyone. And then we thought, yeah, why not? Let's just do it. Yeah, and it obviously has landed on the right side of TikTok.
Do you have any idea how much this would blow up?
Oh, my gosh, no. None at all. We were hoping it would get just a few hundred likes, like his videos. But the first one, how many, Grandad? About 6,000 likes,
something
I think
like
the first
that,
one got.
Couldn't believe it.
So we thought, oh, yeah, we'll just keep
Somewhere
posting.
over the rainbow from
Yes.
yeah. And I was in a play. I was the lion in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
You know, years ago. That was the part I played in the Wizard of Oz. Sang a song in that. I can't remember what it was.
And Laura, and you and your twin Liv, do you sort of pick the songs that you think you should sing? And obviously you pick songs that are still are in his range and his comfortable.
Yes. Well, Grandad obviously has the songs that he likes to sing, but for TikTok, we try to see what's sort of trending at the minute. Like a couple of years ago, the Sia Snowman was trending a lot, so we got him to do that. Yeah, we just sort of see what's sort of viral at the minute and present it to Grandad. Some of them he does, some of them he's not so keen on, so he doesn't do.
Edwin, what's been your favourite new modern song to sing? Video games, I thought was a...
Video games, yeah. To be honest with you, video games, some company wanted me to sing video games. I did. I hated every note of it.
Why? It's such a nice song and it's so comfortable.
It's had 3 million likes.
You've got to give the public what they want, Edwin. All right.
Well, we enjoyed it. We enjoyed it very much.
You like it now, though?
Oh, I like it
You
now.
like it now.
Yeah, but, I just can't remember. These girls give me these songs to sing, and they say, "There, Grandad, you've got to do this one. This is really going to town." I've never heard it before, so I get it, download the singer on the computer, you know, sing it about 1,000 times with the singer. So I get to tonight, then I get my backing track, which very often my studio guy, who is absolutely brilliant, Arthur in Sizzle Studios in Bournemouth, fantastic, will make a backing track for me. And then I will sing to the backing track. But it's not easy, I might tell you. Singing the songs I've always done, the Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra's, and, you know, the songs are easy to sing. You always get a little bit of lead, a little bit of, you know, the melody in the songs. But these ones today, you just don't.
Yeah.
Do you know what made me laugh this morning? So I asked everybody in the office, I said, "Where's Edwin then?" They said, "He scooted past the office quicker than any guest we've ever had." They said, "There is no slowing this man down." Edwin, what's next for you? And what would you say to anybody out there that's thinking about taking on a new hobby like you have?
I would say to don't give up. I mean, old people, some play the piano and they stop playing the piano. So I say to them, get back and play the piano. Well, you're a singer, well, sing. Do you like doing this? Well, don't. Just because you're getting old, you're not getting old these days. Do what you want to do and don't give up. And you'll live another 20 years.
Yeah, but that's
I love
honestly,
that.
it's just brilliant.
I love that.
Not even advice, it's like a mission statement. Vote Edwin! Edwin, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Diane. Laura, it's so
Diane.
good.
Thanks,
We'd
Laura.
love you to perform for us now. Hopefully one of the songs you like. If you'd go and get ready over there on our stall, if you would, please. That'd be lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Edwin. Oh, I cannot wait.
Can we have a little round of applause for Edwin, please?
Thank you. There we go.
Thank you so much for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every single day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the morning.